Well, the Grammys were a night of celebrating the best in music, but the ceremony also had a different tune to it this year. Besides a number of special performances and tributes, much of the evening was dedicated to raising money for LA County fire victims and honoring first responders. Two LA County firefighters also presented the final award of the night. And joining us is one of those firefighters whose appearance took the internet by storm, Fire Captain Sheila Kelliher Berkoh. Thanks so much for joining us. First off, thank you for your service during this difficult time for our city and county. And how was your experience at the Grammys?
Listen, as you can imagine, handing the album of the year to Beyoncé was a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, I can't believe you were able to keep this a surprise. We are all surprised to see it. So you're up there on stage. There's applause on the red carpet and a standing ovation while you all were on stage at this ceremony, and certainly all well deserved. What were you feeling in those moments, seeing this crowd of celebrities giving you a standing ovation?
Listen, honestly, it was overwhelming is probably one of the first words that comes to mind, because what we do, I've been doing this job for 25 years in the field forever. And so much of what we do is in the dark at nights, behind the scenes, and there are long, hard, grueling days a lot of times. And we see a lot of heartache and tragedy, but we do it because it's a calling and we love it, and we don't do it for applause. So for that to happen and then it to come at so much and so grand was really amazing and overwhelming. And I know I stood there for all my brothers and sisters in the fire service and first responders, because it was to all of those folks. So you're trying to take it in for everybody, and I hope they all felt it because it was incredible.
Do you know how the specific firefighters that were chosen to be on the stage, how were you all selected?
You know, I think they just tried to represent some of the different departments that all played such a major role in the fires and that were on the fires, from our air operations who worked, round the clock in these treacherous conditions, and our guys on the hill and our women in the field. And I think they just tried, and our dispatchers, we tried to represent a little bit of everybody.
Yeah. Well, you and Chief Anthony Maroney also presented the Album of the Year award, and everyone is talking about your excitement over Beyonce's win. So tell us about that, getting to do that honor.
First and foremost, I am a music fan, huge music fan. Ever since I was a little girl, I have stayed current with music and continue to love everything, that gets put out. So first and foremost, an incredible fan. And then for Beyonce to have so many Grammys and not to have won Album of the Year yet, I'm a Texas girl, so my heart goes out to Texas and what she did in the country genre. And I love the fact that she colored outside of the lines. And I love the fact that that was honored. So when I opened that up and saw it was her, you could see I got my words twisted for a second because I read it in my mind and then I tried to say it and Carter came out first. So I was truly happy for her.
Well, we are happy for her, and we are happy for you and all of those first responders that were represented last night. LA County Fire Captain Sheila Kelliher Berkoh, thank you so much for your time and for all that you do.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and thanks for the support.
Absolutely.